So with their backs against a wall, the IRS had until midnight to release lowest learners' emails. They've stepped up to the plate. They've done it. And wait till we talk about some of the revelations there. Of course, it's Jerry Willis. She's got those details. And also, we want to talk about the same government, the same IRS that collected a record $2.4 trillion in revenue so far this fiscal year. Jillian Melcher with us on what some of the things the government did with your money. They said if they raised taxes, all would be well. Well, we'll find out about that. But first, we got to talk about this lowest earner thing because it felt like we would never get to this point, Jerry.
It did feel like we would never get to this point. So U.S. District Court judge in Washington said 2 weeks ago, hey, you've got to turn over these emails. Here's a deadline. Well, the IRS blew through that first Monday deadline last week, and now finally today, mid-morning, they came across with 900 pages of documents. Now, presumably, these are lowest learner emails to friends and family, to government workers, to maybe the president. We don't know. We're going to find out in several days. But it's like War and Peace. Their attorneys at Judicial Watch, which is the group that filed this Freedom of Information Act request, they're going through it right now, but it's going to take days.
Do they redact any of that stuff? I mean, if it's like from her to her mom or to her boyfriend?
I think they probably do. I think we will see some of it missing in action.
Do you think that we got it all? Because like Hillary, Hillary Clinton, we thought we got it all, then a big swath was missing, like the Nixon tapes.
Exactly. And that big blank part of the tape. No, what they have to do is comply every week. Have more and more information. And this is really a run out the clock scenario. They're really trying to delay, so that by the time we get done with all of this, there'll be a new president.
And guess what? Maybe the smoking gun will be in the last batch. Maybe this first batch is all about recipes. And I think it was Hillary, her fax machine problems, because, of course.
The daughter's getting married, the checks in the mail.
Speaking of the check being in the mail, $2.4 trillion. We've raised taxes on investment, medical devices, and we already have the highest corporate tax rates in the world. We've raised them on individuals. So, Jillian, all this money has come in. President Obama said, you know what, let me raise the taxes because we know that's the cure. So what do? I mean, I didn't get my portion of it, but maybe some people did.
I didn't either, and I think most, taxpayers won't be thrilled with who did get a portion of it. I was looking today through the waste book. 331,000.
Is that 9,000 pages too?
It may as well be. I mean, the government makes it really difficult to try to find where wasteful spending is. But, for example, $331,000 grant by National Science Foundation goes to getting couples in a room. They have a voodoo doll of their spouse. I'm not making this up. They're sticking pins in it.
You don't need a grant for that.
They're scratching their fingernails down chalkboard.
They could have came to my house. I would have charged them a lot less.
It's a study on whether you behave worse to your spouse
I know you got a whole litany of them, but we got so much breaking news. We got to cut it short, guys. Thanks a lot, Jerry. Amazing. Keep us abreast. And, Jillian, you're one of the best out there.
Thank you.
All right, guys, up next, we got a video that shows El Chapo, how he pulled it off. It actually shows him he steps into the shower and he never steps out. We got the whole video for you coming up next.